Salakia for that. Um, I had I was interrupted by a phone call. Some type of Meriden health plan had called me. But this is part two of this lesson of part two of this sit down lesson on October 25th, 2022. About United States gonna use full military defense capability of protecting their allies from the threats from North Korea, and United States allies was Japan and North Korea. I mean Japan and South Korea. Meant to say. So back to what I was saying, you're gonna have an increase of tensions arising between the nations and different kingdoms as well too. That's why these wars and rumors of wars are, definitely heating up, and it's gonna heat up more and more because the animosity, hostility these nations has towards one another. Matthews 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? Once again, like I'm mentioned again, I'm gonna reiterate it again. You're gonna have a rise and increase of the wars and rumors of wars. It's been growing and increasing by the days as we see these news articles about these nations and different kingdoms rising up against one another. You know, and this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9, and it reads, this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, which is the other nations. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all of the men of war draw near and let them come up. Right? Because the Heavenly Father is putting the spirit and the mindset of these nations to gear up, prepare for war. And that's the time we're entering into, slowly but surely. That's why you're seeing the rise and increase of these nations gearing up, preparing for war. The nations doing these military drills, these simulation type tactic drills, ground troop training drills. Not too long ago, I believe Israel did a simulation style attack on Iran, because Iran and Israel, they can't get along with one another. And then you got the continuing clashes over there, Israel versus Palestine. That's a war. That's a war type between the nations of different kingdoms as well too. That's why I brought out the scriptures of Mark 13:8, Matthews 24:6 to verse 7. Those reference scriptures of rumors of wars and nations rising up against nations. And now I brought out Joel 3:9. Now you're seeing the nations and the Gentiles of the other nations are in that mindset, gearing up, preparing for war. That's why, these nations got their nuclear capabilities have been upgraded throughout the years. So yeah, it's increasing now more and more than ever. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swans and the pony hooks, and let the weak say I am strong. Right, because you seeing the military strength from North Korea, the strength from Iran, the strength from China, Russia, India, Pakistan, Ethiopia, Libya, all these countries. They got that military capabilities, Even though they might not be a big country, but they got nuclear upgradable capability and more than any other nation, on the planet Earth. That's why you're seeing these nations are rising up with that I am strong type spirit. That's why you're seeing the warlike mindset of these nations and these rulers that's on the planet Earth. That's why Joel 3:10 is coming into full effect. Let the weak say I am strong of these nations and different kingdoms as well too, and they rising up against one another. So, hey, that Joel 3 and 9 coming into full effect, along with Joel 3 and 10. Joel 3 and 10, I meant to say, slowly but surely. But I ain't going to go deep into that. But I just wanted to bring out Joel 3 and 9 and Joel 3 and 10. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be a signs in the sun and in the moon, which we're seeing that as well too throughout the whole planet Earth, and in the stars and upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity, and the sea and the wave roaring. Right, because we're seeing the increase of uproars in the people in the world, perplexity of the stress of nations, clashing with one another, and tensions rising between nations of people within their own nation and outside of their nation against one another. That's why you're seeing the increase of these things taking place on the planet Earth. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet by end. Right, because we seeing they're going to continue to see this grow. Rumors of wars heating up now more than ever. That's why the end is not yet, because more prophecies need to be fulfilled. And we seeing this slowly but surely, along with the MOTB, the digital currency, which is recorded in Revelations 13 and 16 through verse 18. That's coming as well too, slowly but surely. So these prophecies are definitely taking shape on the planet Earth, because you're going to see the proxy wars, the increasing of commotions of wars between the nations and different kingdoms as well too. So it's just a more further to build up, now more than ever. And this right here with the United States, this is a full rumor of war right here. And I'm going to read it again. It says the United States vows for full military defense of allies against North Korea. So they're going to use any means necessary United States is going to use any means necessary to protect their allies, which is South Korea and Japan. And these wars and rumors of wars is definitely heating up. But you're going to hear these rumors of wars on an everyday basis in the news, especially world news, alternative news. And sometimes you might hear from the local news, but you get good coverage of news, in different countries, because you get more information and more insight about it. Because your local news ain't not going to show or tell like the full story of it. They might show like the highlight of it, but you go to these different news articles that's real, that got good source and understanding. They'll tell you. So yeah, these wars and rumors of wars are definitely heating up between the nations as different kingdoms as well too, as the scriptures I brought out to back up this news article, along with the scriptures that I brought out as well too. So yeah, these rumors of wars are definitely increasing. So with that, I hope this video was edifying. Sit down lesson of October 25th, 2022 on this Tuesday noon, 12:21 p.m. Central Standard Time. And with that, this is part 2 of this video for part 1 and part 2. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying on the Shabbat, October 25th, 2022. And I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Wagar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say Shabbat Shalom and a ball.